We've been looking at careers in education. So today we're going to be learning about family and consumer science. So we've come to Wakefield, Nebraska, and we're going to be talking with Michelle, who's one of the teachers here. Let's go find her classroom. All right, we found Michelle. So Michelle, what is family and consumer science?
So family and consumer science is, think big umbrella, lots of different career pathways. Everything from hospitality and tourism to human services and education, mental health, design, you name it, childcare. There's a lot of possibilities that you can do with it.
How did you know that you wanted to become a teacher?
So I actually grew up on a farm, so I had taken a lot of ag classes. I was in FFA as well, and really big into 4-H. And within 4-H, I did a lot of the nutrition, I did a lot of sewing. And so when I was a senior, my FCS teacher said, hey, I think you might be really good at this. She told me a little bit about what I could do, how there would always be a job available for me. And once I went to college, I fell in love with it, and I've never changed.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, so what does a typical day look like for you?
So a typical day for me, being a one department at a small school, I teach 7 different preps a day. So I start my day with culinary arts, which is a little bit more hospitality and tourism, and then I go into fashion design and interior design. Third period of the day is medical terminology, a basic get your feet wet, learn about careers, what type of classes should you maybe take in the future. Intro to sports medicine, so focusing more on the athlete and careers with that, and then human growth and development. So everything from prenatal to teenagers.
Wow. So as I look around your classroom, I see a lot of trophies and awards. Could you tell me about those?
So kind of the one trophy wall is for our FCCLA chapter. So FCCLA is Family and Career Community Leaders of America. And within our chapter, we do everything from school projects to community service. They can be leaders, they can be officers. Some of them choose to be in competitive events and attend conferences. So it's a great way to compete, to learn leadership skills, and also start forming networking for the future.
That's cool. So as the days go on, what's your big motivation for continuing to become a teacher?
I love my students, and I love that I teach 7 different classes a day. So I might be in the classroom, I might be on a field trip, I could be in the kitchen having a food lab. So every day is just really different, and because of that, it keeps the day flowing. And everything I know that they're learning in my classroom, they're also going to be able to use in the career field or college, so using in the real world.
So for somebody who's interested in this, what can they start doing today?
So something they could do today if they're still in high school, being in 4-H, being in FCCLA, and then for family and consumer science, there are three schools in Nebraska that you can all get your bachelor's degree in family and consumer science education. And while you're going to school, you'll take practicum hours where you will observe other teachers before you actually student teach. And there's a lot of things that you can do that are not just education. So anything from social work to obviously being a teacher, but you could work with 4-H and extension. You could work with like Nebraska Department of Health and Services. You could be a chef. You could own your own restaurant. You could go into fashion design, interior design, graphic design. There's a lot of possibilities.
Well, hey, can I see one of your classes?
Absolutely. My next class today is human growth and development. So today we're going to start learning about household hazards and how to keep kids safe.
Okay, let's go check it out.
Let's go. So at each group, we're just gonna say at your tables with your stickies, since you've been working on them, you need to pick one potential accident. So with it, you need to do object injury prevention. The injury is like what could potentially happen. So with an outlet, like if they stick something in it, they're gonna get shocked. So the prevention would be either cover the outlets or like block with the heavy furniture. This one they did garage doors. So the object is the garage door. The injury is gonna be crushed or broken bones, and then the prevention would be like to put the sensors. Thinking about it, like things can always happen. Like you can't prevent every single injury.
All right, well, hey, thank you so much for showing us around your classroom. I thought it was really great to see how you not only just teach from the front, but you walk around, you interact with the students, and you're really engaged with them.
Yeah, thanks for coming. That's the best thing about family consumer science is it's not just all lecture-based. A lot of it is hands-on, and we can get the students up and learning and actually applying those skills to what we learned each day.